A Georgia special education teacher was killed on her way to work after an illegal migrant struck her vehicle while fleeing from authorities. And Democrats are spinning the narrative that ICE is responsible for her death for going after the illegal migrant. So according to the Department of Homeland Security, on February 16th, ICE officers attempted to apprehend Oscar Vasquez Lopez, a Guatemalan national who had already been issued a final order of removal by a federal judge in 2024. Officers saw him get into a vehicle and initiated a traffic stop. At first, he pulled over, but then he suddenly fled. Authorities say he made a reckless U-turn, ran a red light, and crashed into another vehicle. That vehicle was driven by Dr. Linda Davis, a beloved special education teacher who was on her way to work for a special education day at her school. She was airlifted to the hospital, but later died from her injuries. Vasquez Lopez is currently in custody at a hospital with minor injuries and is facing charges including vehicular homicide from the Chatham County Police Department. Surveillance footage reportedly captured DHS vehicles pursuing him as the crash happened less than half a mile from campus. Her death has shaken the community. In the aftermath, the political debate has intensified. There's now claims circulating on social media that ICE officers were responsible for the collision. One person even said ICE failed to provide aid as Davis was bleeding out. DHS disputes that, stating that the suspect caused the crash while attempting to evade arrest. Pennsylvania Congresswoman Summer Lee posted that Dr. Davis was a beloved educator and argued that ICE operations put communities at risk. Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter, on the other hand, blamed what he called reckless open border policies, saying those policies contributed to the tragedy. He also expressed condolences to Dr. Davis's family and students. Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin called the incident a tragic consequence of a suspect fleeing arrest and argued that rhetoric encouraging resistance to ICE contributes to dangerous situations. DHS has additionally criticized several public officials, including Congresswoman AOC, Congressman Dan Goldman, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, and Governor Gavin Newsom, for either holding webinars or providing resources and tips for how to openly defy ICE. Now, at its core, what happened is this. A man with a final removal order fled law enforcement, drove recklessly, and a teacher on her way to work lost her life. Davis's story has become part of a broader national political fight over immigration enforcement and public safety.